Let's talk about it.
Yeah, big money in this bitch if you didn't know. Big business minus the business suit. Even I look in the mirror like, is it you? Then I say, I must be the hottest if it isn't you.
What's up? I know y'all probably thought y'all wouldn't see my face again, and it's been a long time. But hey, man, I got to get an off season too, right? I had things to do. Plus, it's a lot of vids makers out there, man, doing their thing. I mean, I know they're not me. They don't talk like me. They don't give you the real like I give you, but they give you something to watch. That's no shade. That's no shade. Y'all doing y'all thing out there, Bucs vid makers, but you're just not Tampa too. Now let's get into it. We're gonna touch on everything in this video. It's been a long time since I've been on this camera. Um, and I promise you, I will completely step away from this whole vid making thing when y'all Bucs vids makers start keeping it real. When y'all start keeping it real, I don't got nothing else to say. I'm only here because y'all not keeping it real 100% of the time. Here we go. Let's talk about the draft real quick. Overall, I feel like we drafted for need. We did. We didn't. I don't feel like we drafted the best player available or anything like that. We drafted solely for need. Some experts will tell you that it is a recipe for disaster. But our team is such that we cannot play with draft picks. We need them to count. I feel like Jason Light been doing pretty good over the years with the draft. He got some misses in there that really stung us, man. Ain't gonna bring them up, but we drafted solely for need, and I'm okay with it. Vita Vea, man, I like that pick because we need to stop the run, so that's gonna help us. He's gonna help us stop the run. I'm not expecting him to do anything for us in the passing game. Nothing. I'm being honest with you. Um, can he rush the passer? Of course. I mean, all defensive linemen can rush the pass, especially if we give him a clear lane. But it's a big boy, man. They comparing him to Haloti Nada and all that. Again, I'm expecting him to clog up the middle, suck in a double team, give Jerry McCoy the one-on-one that he's been crying about, and let Jerry McCoy go to the pass. Meanwhile, making sure that the quarterback can't step back up in the pocket and that he don't hand that ball off and that running back run up the middle. So I'm good with that. I would have liked the safety, Derwin James, at that time, but it's cool. MJ Stewart and Carlton Davis and Justin Watson and Alex Kappa and Jordan Whitehead make up the rest of our draft. And Ronald Jones. Now I like Rojo. He's a home run threat, and when Doug Martin was at his peak, anytime he touched the ball, he was a home run threat. All running backs ain't like that. Some running backs are can get you a good 6 yards, 5-6 yards every time they touch the ball. But then you got some big ones that'll get you 3 yards, mandatory. Like he touched the ball, it's 3 yards, automatic, 2 yards, automatic. Put it on the board, like I said, LeGarrette Blunt. Give him the ball, them 2 yards. No matter what you do, you can overload the box. No matter what you do, 2 yards is gonna be got at least. Rojo is a home run threat, man. He a one cut kind of back. He'll put his foot in the ground and he'll go. I like him. I still think we need more, but I like him. Let me see. I'm looking at my phone here. Alex Kappa, a lot of good news coming out of Tampa over that guy. They really falling in love with that guy, Alex Kappa. The last time I checked, he's an offensive lineman and he's doing really really good. I'm not gonna say he's an Ali Marpet, but he's gonna be something special on our team in the future. Jordan Whitehead, I think he's a wide receiver. I think he's pretty good, but he did good at the combine. I'll say that he did real good at the combine. So they got some high hopes for him. But again, we got plenty of wide receivers, so he's just one of those guys. We're gonna throw in rotation. Justin Watson. No, Justin Watson is the wide receiver. Or is both of them? I don't know. Man, look, them guys, man, I'm glad we drafted them. Good job, but again, we'll see. Them late draft round picks, man, I don't never get excited about them guys. Hope they stay, hope they make the team. Free agents, we brought in Curry. I talked about that last time. Jensen. Oh, we brought back Bernard Reed. Now that's going to be good for our special teams. JPP. Now JPP is Robert Ayers, except not injured. Now we expect him to have more of an impact than Robert Ayers did, but he's just Robert Ayers. Go look at the numbers. He's just Robert Ayers without the injuries. So we'll see. Again, well, and he gets to the quarterback. He gets sacks. But as far as what he's going to bring to the team, same flavor, man. Same flavor. He what Robert Ayers should have been. But we'll see. Noah Spence, I hope Noah Spence, he wasn't a free agent, but I want to talk about him. I think I've been looking at the interviews that Noah Spence been giving, and it sounds like he's going to be doing something special this year. I got high hopes for the guy, man. We still need more, though. We still need more, man. We need more. Like, now they say the second draft comes after the first round of cuts, after they got to get from 90 down, when they got to cut from the 90. We can pick some guys up. It's a lot of guys still out there, man. Free agents that ain't been signing nobody. Vinny, what's his name? Kenny Vaccaro used to be with the Saints. I kind of want them to look at that dude at safety, man, because I think we hurting, man. We hurting at safety, even though we brought in some talent, but we still hurting at safety, man. We really bad. I like Keith Tandy and all that, but we still hurting at safety. Now with a good pass rush, our safety shouldn't be overworked. But we need them to help in the run game, even though we got Vita Vea and all that, and we got a nice defensive line. Nice defensive line. I know elite, but we got a nice defensive line. We're going to still need some help back there, man. Let's not get crazy. Another one I like is Breland. They need to bring in Breland, cornerback. I think he'll be a nice addition. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Vernon Hargreaves, I don't know what he's going to do. That guy, he's going to work his contract, through his contract, and he's going to probably be done. If he don't step it up this season, like, he going to be one of those busts, man. I don't know what's wrong with him, but we did bring back Brent Grimes, which is good. And we got these new guys in the mix. So we'll see, man. But we need another veteran corner, somebody proven. I think Breland will do that if he ain't signed by the time this video go out. I seen some people talking about AP. Listen, AP you got to have the right locker room for AP. Is AP who he used to be? No, man, he's not. And he's a crutch, and he's a detriment to your passing because he don't catch the ball. So you can bring AP in, but for what? Like, he ain't gonna when he in the game, he is running the ball. He ain't that good at blocking, and he ain't finna catch the ball out of the backfield. So if he's in there, he's running the ball. That's going to allow you to stack the box. Now, if you got an offensive line that can overcome that, then cool. But don't bring somebody in there like that with such a strong personality who going to try to tell your coaches what to do and be a problem. Like, we don't need that. So, anyway, I'm still worried about Jameis Winston and his suspension, man. I think they're going to get him for one game. I think they're going to get him for a game. Because they can't let him slide. Like, even though it hasn't been proven that he was in there touching all on that girl, and his friends say he didn't do it and all that, they're going to still have to suspend him for one game at least. So I don't know when that's going to come. I would rather they do that the first game of the year. Go on, suspend him and get it over with, man. We got Ryan Fitzpatrick, man, in the beard. I don't know why we re-signed. Man, it's a lot of quarterbacks out there still just dangling around. Like, why we had to re-sign that cat, man? He did. I'm not going to say he didn't manage the game, but come on, man. We could have did better than that. Damn, man. I don't know. overall, man, this offseason was just, it was okay, man. It was okay. The draft was okay. I do like some of the free agents we brought in, but it's just okay. Like, you know, I feel like with the free agents we brought in, we might have tipped the scale 3 more wins, maybe. That's why I'm not too excited about the offseason. I'm not saying they didn't do what they needed to do, but they more so did what they needed to do for the future. As far as us winning now, I don't feel like we did too much. Again, we might swing 2 more games, 3 more games to our favor. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me look up this schedule. I'm gonna even give y'all my schedule. I mean my win loss. I'm gonna even get that to you. You know why? Because I like you. I like you. That's why I'm gonna give it to you. So look, I'm just gonna say whether we're gonna win or lose today. Will this change? Absolutely. Absolutely, this is gonna change before the season kicks off. But I'm just gonna give it to you because I just thought about it. Now look, if you think we going to the Super Bowl this year, if you think that, then you probably should click off of this video now. Because you are crazy. I might be drinking something, but you smoking something. We're not going to the Super Bowl. Can we? Of course, man. Of course. Any team can go to the Super Bowl any year. That's what make it the NFL. So we got a chance, of course. And if we go, I'll be happy. Of course. But if I'm being honest, which is why you come here for honesty. We ain't going to a damn Super Bowl. Cut it out. All right. I'm going to give you the schedule. And I ain't even looked at the schedule yet. I'm just going off the top right now. First game, Bucs at the Saints. I heard that the stick carriers, that's a group of started by Justin Pulowski called the stick carriers. They like Bucs fanatics. They supposed to be going out to that game. It's called the Bucs Takeover in New Orleans. Y'all might want to look that up if you ain't know about it. If you live anywhere near there, the Bucs fan base planning on being there strong. But they're going to watch us lose. Okay. We're going to lose that game at the Saints. Now, here's the deal. This is going to sound real crazy. The Eagles at the Bucs. So the Eagles come into town. We are going to beat the Eagles. Oh, that's crazy. Right. We're going to beat the Eagles. We're going to lose to the Saints, first game of the season, and we'll beat the Eagles. Then we got the Steelers at the Bucs. And I'm going to tell you something. Their fan base travels very well. That stadium will be filled with Steelers fans. We're going to lose that game. So now it's got us losing to the Saints and losing to the Steelers, but beating the Eagles. So now we got 2 losses. Then we're at Chicago again. We played them already. Last year we beat them. We're going to beat them again this year. So still got 2 losses. Then we are at the Falcons. We're going to lose that game too. 3 games, losses. Then we play the Browns at home. We will win that. Then we go to the Bengals to play them, and we will win that. Oh, by the way, bye week is week 5. Go to the Bengals, we will win that. Then we play at Carolina, and we will take our 4th loss. Then we play Washington Redskins, we will take our 5th loss. Nope, I'm sorry. No, we won't. 4 losses. We'll beat the Redskins because they're coming to us. Then we play the Giants. We're going to beat them as well. Then we play San Francisco, and they're coming to us, and they're going to beat us. That is 5 losses. Then the Panthers come. We will beat them. Then the Saints come, and we will also beat them. Then we come up to play the Baltimore Ravens, By this time, they might have started Lamar Jackson. If they started Lamar Jackson, we will beat them. If they still stay with Flacco, we will lose to them. That's a toss-up game, but I think we'll lose to them because we're going to Baltimore. So now we're at, how many losses we at? 5. I'm just going to say 5. I don't even know. I lost count. Then we play Dallas. At Dallas, we're going to lose to them. That gives us 6 losses. And then we're going to play the Falcons at our home, and we'll win. We'll win that. So, by me just running through this real quick, I got us at 10-6, but that's not what it's going to be. 9-7, 10-6. That's just today. And that's just me looking through it real quick. And then my math was probably off. And I'm drinking. But today, 9-7, 10-6. Maybe. Can we beat them teams that I said we're going to lose to? Yeah, of course. But we're not going to beat everybody. So, that's just what I think, man. Anyway, so I gave y'all talked about the draft a little bit. Touched on a little bit of free agency here and there. We talked about the overall offseason, what I think. We talked about the schedule a little bit. Just a real early pick today from what I think. That's what we got, man. Hey, look. Now that the season is kind of kicking back up, I'll be back on this theme more often. Once the season gets in full effect, it's going to be a video every week talking about what happened in the game and talking about predictions for the next game. And then we're going to talk about what happened in that game and so forth and so on. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead, man. Set your notifications so you know when it come up. If you didn't like the video, cool, man. You know, there's other ones out there that you might jive with. But understand, if you want the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you got to come here, man. Tampa 2. Peace.